Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your April 2019 general horoscope reading. I am so excited to talk to you, Sag, my fellow fire sign. Happy spring. We are in Aries season in fire mode here, and it is hitting a beautiful part of your chart, Sagittarius. So I'm excited to talk to you about the psychic energy here and where you're getting hit at astrology-wise. And by the way, if you don't know your rising sign, Sagittarius, check it out. The chart calculator is attached to my YouTube and my About Me section. So this information, especially with the astrological guidance I'm giving you here, is going to be really specific to your rising sign. So I went ahead and got a head start, drew you an oracle message here with the Sacred Traveler deck. Here it goes. View from above. Get the big picture. Ba-bam, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of you have known like the small steps to take, the little details about the path you're wanting to take, about the project, creative steps that you have already put in place, things that you know to put in place, but then there's been a little bit of question or hesitation about what is the big picture going to look like, or what is my overall theme here? What is the big target with this? I know the details, I know the little small steps that I'm doing. Well, guess what? Boom! You get the view from above, you get the view and understanding of the big picture, of what you want that big target to be, of what that looks like for you, Sagittarius. Boom. Big picture view coming at you in April here. And you know, with this oracle card, it is so, speaks beautifully of your creative energy being heightened. Look at all the colors, look at all the balloons there, Sagittarius. It's gorgeous. Your creativity is lit this month. So get to creating. Whatever you do, if you're a musician, if you're a writer, if you're an artist, if you are simply trying to create and get more colorful in your daily job, whatever daily work you do, boom. That inspiration, that kind of energy is going to be very accessible to you this month here. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So, where exactly is this affecting you, Sagittarius? It's hitting you in your 5th house. This is the house that has to do with your creativity, with how you have fun, how you give yourself pleasure, your pleasures that you are seeking out in your life right now. This affects children, your fun, entertainment, where you're having fun, where you're creating room for yourself to have fun. If you're in the entertainment industry, Sagittarius, if you're trying to get into it, boom, this is a fortunate time whenever the sun is in this area to really put focus on it and to obtain it. This can affect even your pets in some way, getting a new pet, expanding your pet family, or simply just your family, adding children to the mix. And just, this really highlights your artistic talents. Any artistic talents that you have, Sagittarius, boom. There is a spotlight on them this month. Let's get some more details now with the tarot. All right. And so, drop a comment below, Sagittarius. Let me know, let your fellow Sagittarians know how this psychic energy that we've talked about already is affecting you. How does it resonate with you? And I want to mention too, the 5th house brings up romance and romantic pursuits, and like how you are having pleasure and fun just in that specific area of your life, Sag. So this is a great time for you to gain more of that creative inspiration through going out, going on dates, meeting new people that way, expanding your romantic energy. It's the Leo house, and so it's just that area that it's all like heart focused. You're going to be very heart-centered this month. And with that comes a lot of attraction. You attract a lot of people. They're fascinated by you right now during this time. Okay, I feel like that's where it ends, Sagittarius. Woo! Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Ooh, bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. There's a little bit of that romance. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's go over some of these details here. Okay. So, I love your center card being the Wheel of Fortune. Because fortune is turned in your favor this month. You might experience just a lot more sort of luck and things just turning out in the best way possible for you. So boom, you got a little extra luck coming to you this month, available right there in Aries season. Pay attention specifically to the 5th of April, Sag, because that's when this sort of creative energy can really manifest for you, can really spike for you. And the opportunities to go out and have more fun, go out on dates. Yeah, all that energy is going to be lit up. Specifically around then. And really the Wheel of Fortune is definitely speaking of the whole 2-week cycle. This is about cycles. So where have you been in your cycle of creativity, of pleasure, fun and pleasure with your life? Is it time to kind of shift gears a little bit? Go and have a little bit more fun and entertain yourself in some other areas, Sagittarius? That's calling to you. Listen to it. Wheel of Fortune is speaking there. 2 of Pentacles showing up here in your recent past. Okay. I'm getting that there's a lot of recent opportunities, especially when it comes to work or travel with you. Work and travel opportunity. But also, specifically the 2 of Pentacles is ringing for a lot of you Sagittarians. If you've been juggling between too many projects, if you've been juggling between jobs, you're being advised to find a balance, meaning maybe letting go of one of those projects or jobs that you're juggling, asking and or receiving a raise, back to the Wheel of Fortune. So you don't have to juggle. So you don't have to depend on that financial support from that second or third source of income. That kind of energy is showing up. Definitely. But I love that the affinity symbols here, because there's that opportunity that is just flowing in for you, and it's favorable for you this month. So favorable. Now, there's something that we need to kind of deal with and talk about here, Sag, though. We have the Three of Swords showing up at the bottom. Okay. Romance does want to come in. Romance does want to thrive here in Aries season for you, and wants to give you some added inspiration and empowerment. And there's some heart healing that needs to happen. We are in that part of your chart that has to do, like I said, with all heart-centered things. Has to do with your heart specifically in the body. So if you've been having too much anxiety, for one, especially when it comes to matters and affairs of the heart, emotional upsets, any kind of heartache, when it has come to your dating life, when it has come to disappointments there in meeting new relationships, whether you're dating or just trying to make new friends, that is being brought up. Those heartaches are coming to the forefront here and being stirred, but in a very soft and beautiful way. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is sitting right above this here in your reading. I'm sorry. Whoop. Wheel of Fortune is sitting right above it. It's wanting to shift that out. Remove some of those blockages that are there, that are blocking you from being completely heart-centered and being able to find connection with another person. Hierophant here showing up next. It could benefit you, especially approaching that Libra, the second Libra full moon that we have on the 19th of the month. Pay attention to them and the advice that might come to you. Also the opportunity maybe to consult with someone who's just wiser, spiritual advisor, or even just a counselor or therapist could be really helpful for you. Those of you who are in a relationship, this is speaking of dealing with some of those upsets and where there's been some heartbreak, where there's been some anxiety in your love life, and talking about it, going to see a therapist or a counselor or a spiritual advisor. So if you're in a relationship, that looks advisable and really helpful. It's gonna make a big difference, a big positive difference. So boom, just need sometimes like that middle man, that middle woman to help you and your partner find perspective. But going back to, especially if you're single, you're trying to get back into that dating scene, we are in the 5th house energy here. This is going to help you find some security and help you tend to this here, to those wounds there. You know, there's a little bit of just, I'm getting that heart blockage, kind of cutting yourself off from heart-to-heart conversations. So especially around the Libra full moon, those heart-to-heart conversations are kind of popping up. They might be a little popping up whether you want to have them or not, Sagittarius. So look out for that and welcome it in, because it is going to be good for you. It might be a little painful. If you shed a few tears, that's okay, because boom, it's going to be progression. It's going to be evolvement. It's going to be moving on. It's going to be releasing. So that's beautiful. Also, where there has been some second guessing, Sagittarius, with your worth as a creative individual, you may be feeling maybe you've been, I'm getting the sense here that some of you have been second guessing your creative worth, your creative talent. Is your creativity really that special? It is, Sagittarius. It is. And you'll discover that more so this month. And that's just something you want to deal with too. Why exactly are you thinking that you're not worth so much? Whether it be just at a heart level, romantically as a partner, or just in your creativity, where is that lack of faith in your own talent? Where's it coming from? Is it because of some rejection? Well, rejection is meant to help us grow, not make us feel and remain stuck. Remember that. You end with the Knight of Cups, Sagittarius. So woohoo, the dates are coming in. The romantic offers and gestures are popping up. Ooh, love it. Love it. Accept it. There's some excitement to be had there. Have fun with it. No need to second guess or resist it or be overly guarded. Just have fun with it. Because fortune is in your favor this month. Opportunities, especially in your dating life, but also with your creativity. You have someone coming in to charm you, to bring a little bit more romance, whether this is your current partner or someone new. Some new sort of romance being stirred up. Remember, yeah, that 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. So it's like reaching a new height in that area of your life. Aries season is giving you that new height and view from above. Gorgeous. I love this. I love this and what is showing up for you. Also, any opportunity you have to perform for others, whether that be in your job, be as a artist, take it. Take it. This is going to be adding to the big picture and involvement of your current state, Sagittarius. So that pretty much is all the messages coming through for you here. If you do want to do a personal one-on-one reading with me, look at all the specifics in your own chart, my Etsy shop link and email below in the descriptions box, Sagittarius. I do offer the phone, video, and written readings. I got some availability, can work you in. Just reach out to me and we'll figure it out, all right? And connect with me more if you haven't already on Facebook and Instagram. I share tips, and I'm also a freelance writer for different news sources, okay? So sometimes I have extra little information and tidbits when it comes to this kind of stuff that could be really helpful. So watch out for all that, and have a fabulous month. This is an exciting placement and time energetically for you, Sagittarius. Soak it up, and I'll see you in the next reading. Ta-ta!